All right, here we go. Part 2, we are back. So here's our dough. Let's take a look at her. There she is, doubled in size. Smells good, nice and warm. So there she is. She's ready for the next step. To prepare, we need right now rolling pin, maybe a cup of flour. Have more flour handy. We're gonna start with that. I started the oven already, but let me just turn it off because it will need more time to sit and rest here. We're gonna roll it out and leave it on this countertop to buff up a little bit because it will need some more time. Okay, let me do this. Turn this over. It took me some time to get prepared here with all the setup and everything else. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna, let's put some flour, of course. Spread it over. And put that dough out. Beautiful. Так. Nice and fluffy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this in half. Oh, my setup is rocking. That's all right. Так, we're gonna cut that in half and let's put the other half aside so it doesn't mess around our hands, that is. Okay, sprinkle some more flour. Так, and those will be rolls. And I like to make them in the shape of squares because you can cut them in half and you pretty much have a bun for, you know, a sandwich, not just a roll. You can cut it or break it. And so here we have a nice little rectangle here. And I'll take a knife and I'll cut that in half. And I'll cut in more parts. It doesn't have to be ever super perfect because it's perfect. Так. We put this to the side. And we're going to cover the surface with the flour so it doesn't stick because we're going to leave this babies on the countertop for another 40 minutes or hour, what have you. Come back and take a look at them when they're nice and risen. You will see they should buff up a little bit. This one is a triangle. It's always fun with the kids. Right now they're still busy upstairs doing their things. Okay, so that would be a first batch. Well, as a matter of fact, let me do that. I have prepared trays, nothing special, just regular trays. You can put parchment paper on it, what have you. I just pour a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle some flour, spread it around, and that's non-stick surface. So we can lay them out here. Let's just do that. Since I had the trays ready, we're just gonna lay them out. Tick. A couple triangles, some squares, and there. I will cover them up with a towel to give them nice, to keep them nice and warm. Okay. All right. So what's the other half? Let's go on with the other half, and that's where kids love. This is their favorite. We need a rolling pin, a little bit of flour. Let's flip it over. Back. Beautiful. That, and we just not pressing too hard. Not pressing too hard. Just rolling it out. And basically we're gonna make what you know as cinnamon rolls, but some of them will be with cinnamon, some of them will be without cinnamon. You can add whatever you want, and it comes out so awesome when sugar and butter melts. It's like a butterscotch. It's like a butterscotch. Awesome. Так, next thing we need is butter. Take some butter and spread it. Spread butter. Not too thick, but just enough. Just enough. Nice, evenly everywhere. And then we're going to take sugar and sprinkle it. Jim is here. He dumps the whole load of sugar, and we will sugar it up plenty. I like it with tons of sugar too. Just pure cane sugar, white cane sugar. I found out that you can make sugar out of fig leaves. Like, we planted some fig trees, and you can make sugar out of fig leaves. I haven't gotten to that project yet, but that's something. Sugar. Here's our sugar. Let's go ahead and, oh, I need a refill. Let's refill some sugar. If you guys want to use some special sugar, if you have your own preferences, hey, you go for it. And just sprinkling. I find things that have been less messed with, but you know, what are we talking about today? But that's why I think it is important to stick with cooking from scratch, ingredients that you can pronounce, ingredients that you know. You buy at the best place you can. There are different stores. Give it a nice coat of sugar. All right. I'll sprinkle cinnamon later. Right on the top. We'll have cinnamon here. And now we're just going to roll it up. Roll it up. Roll it up. Nice and neat. Pressing it down. Roll, roll, roll. Then come back here. And if you guys in town, stop on over. The locals, friends, family. I like to close it in here like that, and all right. All right, let's see. Now we're just gonna, let's cut it in half, put it up to the side, and sugar rolls, cinnamon rolls. My mom always made those. That's why things, you know, for parents to cook at home and invite children to cook with you. Today I haven't invited them to this party, but when they see parents cooking at home and baking food, they might snuff at it while they're little, right? And kind of shape them in this way. And they will buff up and they'll be like beautiful roses. And that's what it is. Flowers. Just gonna shape them like this. You can put more sugar on it. I will certainly do it because that's the way we like it. Так. Close them here. Just kind of open it up. Nice butter and sugar getting all blended together. Так. wonderful. There's some little one here. It's okay, you can just, doesn't matter what shape, really. Generally speaking, it's in some shape. And some more. And some more. I'm gonna do the same thing. Open it up, shape it. Так. Tak, 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 word, Russian word. It's like, I always say that. And it means basically like, okay, well, tak, T-A-K, tak. Just in case you're curious, like, what is she saying, tak? What is this tak? I was asked that before. Так, here we go. Here we go, here we go. All right, just about. All right, let's give a little bit of a sprinkle of sugar, because now we have nice openings where the sugar will stay with butter. And when even butter melts and sugar melts and you're gonna have that butterscotch, whew, good stuff. That's like homemade candy right there. When it runs over, later when the tray cools off, it's like a little bit also of a treat ready to go. All right, that's for my honey bun. And here's our tray. And let's lay them out. And we're gonna let them rest. Let them rest a little more. Yeah, they will rise a little bit. Not as big. 4 in a row will do, I think. If they get a little nice and snug, that's fine. Nice and friendly. Nice and friendly. Lay them out. So, if we run out of room, I have another little tray. But these 2 trays fit perfectly in the oven. And I can just bake them at one go. And be done. Alright, so that's that. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to sit them down here. Let me grab a towel. Or actually here I have there's like cloth napkins. Just cover them up. I will turn an oven. On the flour bag, there is a recipe for bread too. Let me fix it since we're coming back. And it calls for 400 and something degrees. I just turn it on to 360. And as they're sitting here, the heat comes off of the oven and they're in the dark. And we'll give them just maybe another half an hour. And they will get a little buffed up. And then they will go right in the oven. And we're going to bake them, right? Okay, well, thank you so much. I see, thank you guys for joining. And let's cook. Let's keep cooking. Let's bake bread and enjoy it. Eat it together. Okay? All right. We'll come back once they are risen some more. And, well, I'll take a picture of it probably. And then I'll put them in the oven. And maybe I'll come back once they're ready. Let's see how it goes. So that's how you're gonna make bread. It's very simple. It's very simple. I hope you enjoyed it and have a good appetite. And God bless your food and your day. See you guys. Love you.